not lost on KT. Smeb is undefeated on Jace this season so far, I believe 1-0 on the pick, 2-0, sorry.
Combo, and they give themselves some other options at least.
Waiting to see how many swaps we see. Will it be the mid lane GP or the mid lane Swain?
We've seen from QV that he is one of our more careful gangplanks at least.
Well, it's going to be a high-tempo game from KT Rolster. Not the most magic damage in the late game. The Gen.G playbook is mid lane.
Yeah, KT's not that kind of team. They're looking for the first blood, and they will get it easily. 4-on-1. Nobody was there to try to help him out. The Abyssal Voyage from J.J was a little bit late. There you go. Thinking about an engage now. Ambition very tantalizing in the front line. Is going to get ulted up. And look at Mana just trying to zone him out. But the Devourer comes over the top. And the follow-up engage there is going to lock down the Sejuani. And Fly is in the back line zoning everybody out. Score trying to make the great escape down here to the bottom right. But it's not going to happen. They get the Rift Herald. And even though the engage was to the side of KT, looks like Fly will join the fight a little bit earlier. TP is coming in. It's not the best TP ward, but they're looking for the engage now onto Fly, who says, welcome. There, he's just going to welcome the engage here. Sejuani already taking a ton of damage. Cannon Barrage as well, but Score is going to cast away after flashing into that one. They pull in UCal. Not always the best idea, but it looks like KT want nothing to do with that fight. Gen.G going to now turn onto the Cloud Drake.
Smeb's poking around. A lot of ults are down for Gen.G. This could be a moment for KT.
Oh, really nice double taunt on there. And now it's J.J who's flashing away. Oh boy, QV going to be caught in the back line. Does have that Sterix, and he's trying to go 1v3. He's going to flash to safety after all of that, and it's going to go over to the Xayah. Because why not? The smite's not going to be there from either jungle. Looks like Ambition was a little bit early on that one. By the way, QV still down here looking for a kill before he goes down, but no, Scores lives on the backside. Very nicely done by KT.
On both junglers, but Ambition always going to be on Knight's Vow duty to help his Ezreal live. And moment that Seraph's transformation comes in, that's a pretty tanky guy as Ambition.
Just, you know, walking through the river. And now it might be J.J in a lot of trouble. Doesn't have to cleanse this time around. Mana is going to get the safety. And Ambition getting caught out, J.J trying to save his life. And it looks like J.J is the one to give his life. J.J, or just, you know, force a Devour and then go in.
It's amusing to watch KT try to get the maximum value from the ward Gen.G don't know about. They don't want to show that they have the information by just hitting every accelerated shock blast. Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, the Devourer is going to come in, but the Flash Taunt is there afterwards. Two members get caught up in the back line, but Fly is going to get a good position to get his Zhonya's down, and the front line is there for Gen.G. Although they're low, but Mana's going to be picked off on the top side. Nice follow-up engage there from Ambition, and now they're following up onto Score here. And actually, they're going to go for Smeb, but down on the bottom side, Tom Kents does go down. The re-engage is here. UCal going to get a taunt onto Ambition in the front line. QV with a nice barrel and shot to the face, and Ruler, he is still safe, and it looks like the rest of KT, they cannot help out UCal. He does trade the kill back onto Ambition, but still, nice little fight there, going the way of Gen.G. It's beginning to get really scary. He has finished his Seraph's Embrace out of nowhere, so he's going to have that gigantic shield on top of the armor. Gets the engage here onto the Ezreal. Tom Kents gets low, but Ruler in the back line with that shield I was talking about, and Score with nowhere to go with the Cannon Barrage coming in. They're going to try to snipe him, and he does with that True Shot Barrage. Really nicely done. Gragas gets low, though, and Fly as well on the backside. So another 1-for-1 trade here on the Rift.
Victory against Griffin a few days ago to KT Rolster, but here, going for any engage.
Okay, Ruler decides, hey, take my life. I don't need it anymore, actually. Members even are going to move over to the Elder Drake.
Got a bit of a picture-in-picture issue there, but watching here, already down 2,000, they should get it.
Will go their way. They have the smite too, and they have a way to get out through the back door. Smeb's still on the chase, but
the Baron, and it's a very high-value Baron in terms of amount of turrets taken. Looking to break the base. It's the last 30 seconds of Baron for KT.
Cass comes in, gets the Feather Storm here out of Deft. Ambition is going to be tanky enough to eat that damage, but Deft eating a couple of shots from Ruler now. The redemption is here, though, onto someone. The engage, now they find Ambition. So much CC coming in, and the last hit is going to do it with the Ignite ticking down. Vada will pick up the kill onto the jungler. Now Ruler poking forward, the cannon barrage does come in. Smeb got extremely low as well on the backside. Tense game, there haven't even been that many kills, and it's always felt like it could go either way. KT definitely on the front foot as it stands right now. They get the engage there once again. Don't really have to repeat myself, as that's about the 7th time the same engage has happened, but they get the double knockup now into the backline. Ruler gets so low, but here comes the guy in the backline. Smeb gets the crucial kill that he needed. Juve still doing damage. He's the next target, and he's gonna go down too. There's nothing that Fly can do alone, and as well, Juve can't do anything. It looks like KT finally did it on the back of Mata, getting that perfect follow-up engage.
Sometimes you just win the game. Mata decided it's my time to shine. He did this with the taunt flash on to Griffin as well. This time it's on the Rakan. Nicely done. Ambition's going to try to stop the minions. Not going to be enough. This should be the game to the side of KT.
We're late enough now where the death timers are insane. 36 seconds on Ruler. They kill Ambition too, and it's only the Catfish trying to stop him. I can feel the excitement in the air already. It's left available, and KT are going to take game number 1 in just over 50 minutes.
Not many teams can stare down Gen.G in the late game and find a pick, but that is exactly what KT were able to do. They were able to out-team fight Griffin. Now they out-team fight Gen.G. He's assassinated the enemy AD carry, and the game ended.
Yeah, the span of about 8 or 9 minutes here, the gold lead changed into the sun. The Xayah, interesting pick. He didn't make any mistakes. He didn't die. He's looking a lot cleaner this season, and it's definitely part of the reason why KT are getting more. Have Fly move off of the Swain as well. I do like this. Bring him on something else. The Orianna span. Zoe left available.
Some of his other matchups. You would think that Gen.G have an incredible lead in the 2v2. With Varus Morgana double range.
And, well, we'll see if it actually comes out in the Rift, in the playing, and actually shows itself, that kind of confidence, because...
Into lethality Comet build, Varus, because then, in that Siege scenario we're talking about, able to chunk from range and do a lot of damage. Bot lane.
Looking for the engage here. Score comes in, but it's hit 3-on-3. But look at J.J. popping on in. His death and first blood goes to him. The Impale, though, and the Shen ultimate is going to keep him alive on the backside. So Mata, another good engage. He finds the kill for his AD carry. Juve trying to stop it there, but is a little bit too late. This is going to get the charge in the first blood turret up in the top side. And actually going for the engage now, Juve. Again, he doesn't have the stopwatch, has to flash away, but there it is. Mata is there for the flash taunt, and they get the kill for the side of KT. Nicely done. Looked like the mid turret did go down for the side of KT, but another charge comes in. Definitely a big win for KT.
Build from the Gnar takes a lot of damage from Smeb.
Oh boy, he doesn't have the ability. Let's see, he does have a stopwatch now, so he is going to actually stay alive. It's one thing I wanted to mention, but they're going to try to turn on the Score now, who is going to flash. Really nice stun down onto Ambition. Everybody trying to get away from the Skarner, but finally he hooks himself. Smeb. Looks like there's no hope for him. 1v4. They went a little bit too aggressive, and Gen.G pick up a kill.
Damage is Gen.G. KT have to fully commit, and if they don't fully commit, they lose things. There's teleport coming in.
It's going to be a really nice teleport, but double flash available. Fly trying to get over the wall here, but the rest of KT comes in and takes him out. Another kill going over to the side of Deft. And here comes the flash from Cal as well as the Kai'Sa. A double kill now to Deft on the Kai'Sa, who picks up a huge chunk of gold.
They're set up on a silver platter to be hard carried by the Kai'Sa. Comes in, the Kai'Sa flies in. Goodbye, Cuban.
Look at Ruler in the mid lane just dying alone here. What the hell is going on by himself as Deft is taking the bottom turret?
Engage range with the Killer Instinct QSS as well.
Trying to do a bit of chip damage here. Score has the positioning on the smite. They're going to have it come on in. They engage onto the Skarner, but no follow-up. They just want the Drake instead. The trouble on Amata, and he disappears. Now Juve in the front line looking to take down Score. Ambition going to flash on top of the Shen too. But Smeb actually, that was Gnar. He gets out of there with a perfect Realm War from the Rise. Unbelievable, but Score on the backside, not going to be able to have his friend help him. Will go down. Well, we'll see if KT want to go in here 3v5. They missed the panel star, but UCal just charging on in, and
Here's
there's the Kaisa. Does a lot of damage on the front line. Good taunt there with the dodge circle. Also, Smeb going to join up, but look at Ruler in the front line. He's going to push Deft away, and it looks like Ruler's going to try to win this fight for his team. Mata and UCal so low. Smeb, though, on the top side, going 1v3. Takes out a kill. UCal's going to go down eventually, as Swain also took out Mata, but they stopped the Baron, which was very important.
Now be a game of Smite. Seems like it's going to be about outplays as well. Quoted is dead.
Yep, that is, I think, the third time this game where a member of Gen.G has been caught out. Let's see the Smite here. How's it going to be? That's really the question. Ambition looking for it, and it's not going to go to him this time. A little bit early on that one. Everything gets low. Juve in the back line here is going to have to stopwatch. Has the Zonias now, and down he will go. They're going to stop his killing spree. UCal picks that one up, but a fantastic play to the side of KT.
It's going to be two, that's going to be three in one go.
There you go. In the span of about 5 seconds, 3 turrets fall on the inhibitors, and Gen.G look lost. They have no way to stop this. Even the Swain in the top side running out of mana. He needs to go back, and now he's going to be late. The flash on in. They're looking for score this time, but he's extremely tanky, and Ruler forced the stopwatch early. Going to the back line here is Deft, 1v4, but he has the support of his team now. UCal's going to be there. Gets another Zonias out of Juve, but down he will go. And it looks like KT are in a fantastic spot to take the game.
Get excited, fans. KT Rolster have been able to outdraft and outplay Gen.G here. They took such a calculated risk. They look at Gen.G and say, we can get away with the Kaisa. They certainly have. It's a highway robbery.
Oh boy, they have. Only the one inhibitor left with the 2 Nexus Search and the double TP.
Okay.
They don't want to have this game go on any longer. They are going to end it. Trying to snipe here is Deft. But with the 2 TPs, I think they will at least go for the inhibitor. Kind of reconsidering the Nexus turrets right now without their Baron buffs. So they take the 3rd inhibitor, and now they'll look to back away. They're going to try to get onto Deft. There's the trouble bubble. They got the linebackers in the front, but here is the rest of the team. The taunt comes through, and Ruler gets low, but KT's even lower. They need to back off immediately.
With so many ways to apply plasma and also huge damage. And speaking of huge damage, remember the Baron? Remember me. Cheryl Dean screams, she's dead. Any pick will do.
Already chunking out Ambition with just auto attacks, just Smeb and Deft, the duo. The ult's gonna go wide, but they just want to flood the base with some minions. Cube gonna make a last stand here in the front line. But it looks like KT, they have that open Nexus. They just want to win the game here. As the rest of Gen.G desperately trying to get into that back line, but it doesn't look like they'll be able to do it. They all melt in the front line. UCal in the top side, too, gonna take out 2. And that's gonna do it. Get excited. The 2-0 for KT comes through over Gen.G.
Big 2-0 today for KT Rolster fans. They will start to believe that summer season with Kingzone and SKT falling away, maybe SKT can be the kings of summer once again. It's been so many years, so that's been relevant.
It's actually going to the side of KT.
You're always waiting to come crashing back down to earth as a KT fan, and you definitely don't want to reach the apex of your excitement 4 matches into the second round robin. KT Rolster have not qualified for Worlds. They have not won LCK Summer 2018. The decision is going to be Deft once again. Mata gets robbed, you'd have to say. Had a wonderful game, but Deft had all the dominoes set up, pulled out that gun, his gun was ready to go. Huge cheer from the crowd here for Deft.
Yeah.
One of the big stars of Korean League of Legends.
They won it, they didn't make any mistakes, and game 2 was even more decisive.
And everything changes at the top 4. Griffin's still number 1, but KT jump up in game score above Gen.G